How do you get your life out of the ditch? You want to be driving down the road to live the life you were made for and experience what you were made to experience. But at some point you're like, I'm living in the ditch. I'm laughing as I start this video because I feel like I have a huge advantage on many people when it comes to learning how to live your life boldly. And that is, I grew up as a Cleveland Browns fan. What a horrible football franchise. And I've had to keep showing up year after year, Sunday after Sunday, caring about this team that has been in the ditch forever. So I've learned resiliency. So when you feel like your life is supposed to be driving down this road, going somewhere, pursuing what you're made for, but then there's a ditch on the right, ditch on the left, when you feel like you're in the ditch, you're like, well, my life is flying by me. It's just flying by. I'm not living my life. I'm just watching it all go by. I should be way down this road. We get ditch thinking. But let's talk about what causes us to get in a ditch to begin with, because that's really the problem. I think it's because of how we look at our problems in life. All people have problems, come in every shape and size, all kinds of types of problems, relationship problems, money problems, body problems, friendship problems, what job do I work kind of problems, bad work problems. But here's the thing. When we have problems, especially personal ones, we don't know what to do with them. It's a human thing. Problems come and we're like, what do I do with this? On one side of the road is this ditch. And in this ditch, we think to ourselves, this problem is terrible. Because of it, my life is terrible. And I can't live my life until this problem is gone. And so I'm going to fight this problem. And as soon as this problem is gone, then I can get back on the road. Boy, that sounds helpful. But when we have problems in life, we usually had such a major component in the creating of that problem that we don't know how to get out of the problem. And so every day we can wake up, I got to fix this problem, fix this problem, fix this problem. And the more we try to fix the problem, it's like we're digging a hole in the ditch, and it gets worse. On the other side of the ditch, this thinking is, well, I have this problem, I'm just going to have to hide it. Pretend it's not there. Just hopefully no one sees it. I'm going to just pretend it's not there. I'm going to suppress it. I'm going to hide it, and I'm fine. This is the person that drives in the ditch, and the car is bouncing all over the place. The engine's being damaged, and it's only a matter of time before this car is broken down. You can't drive in the ditch. So the problem is how we respond to the issues of life. Life will always involve issues. In any human endeavor, there's going to be struggle. So how do we stay on this road? I think there's three main components. Number one, you have to have a very compelling purpose. Because if your purpose isn't compelling, your problems will be. What I mean by that is this. If your purpose isn't driving you, like to where you just I'm going to keep pursuing this. My life matters. I have this purpose. I got to chase this. If our purpose isn't compelling, our problems will captivate our attention. Because there's nothing else that captivates our attention. You see, if you have a strong sense of purpose, you can be so caught up in your purpose that even while you have problems, you keep chasing it. So you got to have a strong sense of purpose. The second thing you have to have is vulnerability. Vulnerability is not the ability to admit your problems to the world. No, vulnerability is the ability to live your life boldly even while you have problems. In other words, you're living on this road, being the person you're made to be, you're driving towards something, you're being who you're made to be, even though you have problems. And instead of sidetracking your life in the ditch because of problems, you simply realize, you know what? While I'm driving to pursue my purpose, I'm going to be honest about my problem. But that brings us to the third thing that we need to stay on this road, and that is other people. We need people on this road with us that hold us accountable. Accountable to what? Accountable to pursuing our purpose. We need people on this road that we can admit our struggles with. We can tell them of the problems we have. But they don't drive us off the road and say, well, you have that problem. We need to pull over and fix that. No, the kind of people we need on this journey with us are people who listen to our problem but keep us pointed toward our purpose. Because life is not about perfecting ourselves or getting rid of all the problems so that we can be on the road of purpose. Life is about boldly driving on the road of purpose while we face our problems. You and I, and everyone you know, we will always have problems. It's the human experience. But when you have a purpose that's greater than your problems, you just keep driving. And what you experience on this road of purpose is greater than the problems. And actually, if we face our problems honestly, they help us pursue our purpose more greatly. So you have a purpose, my friend. I know you got problems, but focus on your purpose and start to chase it. And chase that purpose with other people who keep you encouraged towards it. And when problems come along, keep driving while you face that problem.